Please do be seated. Princess Elettra, Princess Victoria, Prince Guglielmo, ladies and gentlemen, as Secretary and Clerk, it is my privilege and pleasure to welcome you to this evening's graduation ceremony. Graduation ceremonies follow a tradition that began in the 15th century, and that tradition has evolved since. Roughly translated, graduation means taking a step. And graduation symbolizes the move of the former student, now called a graduand, into a new role in wider society as a graduate, there to use the talents developed as a member of this academic society. Each graduand will cross the stage and shake hands with the Vice-Chancellor to symbolize their transition to this new role, and we will applaud them for their success so far and in anticipation of their contribution to society in future. At the end of the ceremony, the Vice-Chancellor will formally admit all those who have crossed the stage, symbolizing that each and every graduate is now incorporated into the community of scholars. As new members of this community, as the academic procession leaves the stage, the new graduates will join the procession, and that will conclude the proceedings. During the ceremony, those graduating with higher degrees will have their hood placed on them by the Vice-Chancellor to mark that they have achieved the very highest levels of academic achievement. It is now time to begin our formal proceedings, and so I hereby declare the ceremony to be in session, and I call upon the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Michael Thorne, to address you. Vice-Chancellor.
Honorary graduand, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'm delighted to welcome you all here today to join in this special day, a day in which we celebrate your achievements, the class of 2015. For most of us, graduation is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, so we do hope you'll enjoy it. But perhaps those here today whom it will most please are those who have supported you during your studies. Parents, partners, children, and friends. To all of you, we say, we couldn't have done it without you. Thank you so much for your part in our success. You may have heard the news that we were declared UK Entrepreneurial University of the Year by the Times Higher Education magazine. The citation for the award listed a particular set of our achievements. The delivery of our degree-level programmes in the workplace for such international brands as Timberland, Specsavers, UPS, Harrods, Volvo, Wilmot Dixon, Barclays Bank, the Army, Navy and Air Force, the Port of Tilbury and Tamdown Triconics. The steps we take to enable our own students to graduate and start their own businesses, and hundreds do. And the fact that through our subsidiary Ixion Holdings, we have helped more than 9,000 long-term unemployed people start their own businesses, more than 66% of which have passed the all-important 6 months survival test. The help we have given governments who wish to improve their rate of new business creation in Romania, South Africa and Uruguay. The success of our postgraduate medical institute, set up as a partnership with all the hospitals in Essex, among others. Not only its success in research, we're running £5 million worth of clinical trials, but also because it now offers 5 master's degrees in surgery. And it recognised the establishment of our science park, what we call the MedTech campus, which is 120 acres of land located in Chelmsford, Harlow and Southend-on-Sea, and which should lead to the creation of 12,500 jobs for Essex. The news of the award of Entrepreneurial University of the Year, and I do like saying that, came hot on the heels of the latest official statistics, which showed that within 6 months of leaving us, an Anglia Ruskin graduate has a 9 out of 10 chance of getting a job, a better chance than most other graduates of securing a permanent job, and is likely to beat the average national graduate salary. Not to mention the outcome of the 2015 National Student Survey, in which our students expressed record levels of satisfaction with their courses and placed us in the top 20% of UK universities, both for lecturers who are good at explaining things and who make their subject interesting. In December 2014, the government announced the outcome of its most recent official assessment of university research nationwide. We increased our previous 8 areas of officially world-leading research to 12 areas of world-leading research. They are allied health professions, architecture and built environment, art and design, business and management studies, communication, cultural and media studies, English language and literature, geography and environmental studies, history, law, music, drama and dance, psychology, and social work and social policy. On the subject of research, our Global Sustainability Institute is a founding partner of the new Centre for the Understanding of Sustainable Prosperity, which was launched thanks to a £6 million research grant, hot on the heels of which came the announcement of a further £4 million to develop an energy modelling tool, working with partners across the whole of the EU. Dr. Peter Brown from Life Sciences has published the history of how the harlequin ladybird has spread throughout the UK. The harlequin first arrived in the UK 10 years ago and is described as the most invasive ladybird on Earth. Our Faculty of Medical Science has won a research grant worth over £3 million to help mild dementia sufferers. Researchers will develop an electronic platform which will help patients stick to their treatment and share data with their carers and doctors. For the 6th consecutive year, the prestigious Macmillan Prize for Illustration was won by a student on one of our illustration courses. This year, Shu Ti Lao was the deserved winner. A fine arts student, Ramona Zolodek, won the biggest student art prize in the UK, a £20,000 bursary, after claiming the Woon Art Prize. And our New York Times best-selling author and lecturer, Dr. Una McCormack, has written a new Doctor Who novel called Royal Blood, which has just been published by BBC Books. Professor Richard Aspinall, the director of our Health and Wellbeing Academy, has been awarded the Lord Cohen Medal for his contribution to research in ageing. The world's first online local shopping community, solely for independent retailers, has been launched in Cambridge, thanks to help from marketing students and their lecturers in the Lord Ashcroft International Business School. Called Hurry Here Now, the app connects local independent retailers with local shoppers, helping them to compete with large chains and online retailers. Dr. Nick Drydarkis's work on the effects of the current EU financial crisis on health and mental health has been published this year by Harvard University. His research has been much in our newspapers, especially that which showed that age discrimination against older people was rife amongst UK employers, and that gay and lesbian job seekers in the UK are less likely to be offered an interview. Our Faculty of Health, Social Care and Education is leading a study of a new app called ProAsk, which will allow parents to see if their baby has a higher risk of becoming overweight as they get older. And a former student played a key role in England's Ashes triumph this summer. Spin bowler Josh Poisden, who plays for Warwickshire, was substitute fielder against Australia in the third test at Edgbaston. Josh, a former sports coaching and physical education student, caught Mitchell Starc to end the Australian innings, and England sealed victory later that day. What a shame there was not a former Anglia Ruskin student in the rugby team. We now have over 16,000 students studying for Anglia Ruskin Awards off-site and at a variety of locations around the world. It is 25 years since we began delivering degrees in other countries, starting with College PTPL in Penang, Malaysia. Now we have students in Botswana, China, Germany, Hungary, India, Malaysia, Malta, Singapore, Sri Lanka and Trinidad. Over the last 10 years, we've spent more than £150 million on new buildings. And the most recent of these, for the Faculty of Health, Social Care and Education, opened last month in Cambridge. During the summer, work started on our £45 million new building for the Faculty of Science, also in Cambridge, while major lab refurbishments took place here in Chelmsford, ready for our new degrees in paramedic science and for pharmaceutical and physician associates. Now, before I close, I should like to take this opportunity to thank the members of the Board of Governors for their unstinting support and advice. But most importantly of all, I want to take this opportunity to offer my deepest thanks to the staff of Anglia Ruskin University, each of whom, directly or indirectly, has made an enormous contribution to your success. Everyone here today owes them a huge debt of gratitude, and I think we should show our appreciation in the normal way. Finally, to all of you receiving degrees, diplomas and certificates today, if you enjoy the occasion, there is a way of repeating this once-in-a-lifetime experience. Study for a higher level degree. No matter what, you have a lifetime of learning ahead of you. You join a long line of distinguished alumni, which includes Chan Abraham, CEO of the Luminous Social Housing Group, Oliver Baines of Blake, who, having won Best New Album in the Classical Brits Awards, have now gone on to sell more than 500,000 albums. Lynn Berry, former CEO of the WRVS, and now the chair of Breast Cancer Now. BBC presenter and our lecturer, Ben Garrod. Charles Clarke, former chair of the Association of Chief Police Officers. TV presenter Nick Crane of Coast, Mapman and Great British Journeys. Their honours Judge Margaret Fawcett and Judge Howard Kemp. Alexandra Pringle, editor-in-chief at the Bloomsbury Press, and Mark Wood, chair of the NSPCC. We're very proud of you. Best wishes for your future careers wherever they take you. Do please keep in touch with us. Anglia Ruskin University would not be the exciting, vibrant and ambitious academic community it is today without you. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice-Chancellor. Now come to the presentation of those receiving awards this evening to the Vice-Chancellor. And I call upon Pro-Vice-Chancellor and Dean, Professor Eamon Strain, to read the names of those who will be presented from the Faculty of Science and Technology. Professor Strain.
Vice-Chancellor, it is my pleasure to present to you students from the Faculty of Science and Technology. For the award of Higher National Certificate Civil Engineering, Timothy Priestley. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Civil Engineering, Jacob Bailey. Eridson Bertianlog Covolo Bartholomew. Nicholas Bonnet. Thomas Cook. Halero Farouk. Jason Giddings. Michael Stephen Hicks. Ahmed Khan. Thomas Michael Lee. Simon Stubbings. Sani Ali Yakezi. For the award of Bachelor of Engineering with Honours, Civil Engineering, Yusuf Samir Yusuf Abamid. Adrian Augustin Alexander. Praveen Sandip Bandara. Craig Carr. Jason Chatton, who also receives the Clancy Consulting Prize. Harry Devine. Hayden Jones. Joshua David Peter Martin. Dale Roberts. Courtney James Schofield. Daniel Francis Watson. Jonathan Richard Williams. Taylor Young Chambers. Abdallah Zubi, who also receives the ICE East of England Award for Academic Achievement. For the award of Master of Science Civil Engineering, Timothy Adika. Ravi Kranthi Alupula. Louise Hall. Sarojini Ramasamy. Christopher James Reeves. For the award of Higher National Certificate Construction, Ryan Cordell. Emilio Morel. For the award of Foundation Degree in the Sciences Construction, Bamakole Farouju. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Construction Management, Mitchell Leonard Allen, who also receives the CIOB Essex Centre Prize. Eleanor Bailey. Sam Donald Bartlett. James Stephen Beardwell. Stacey Andrew Brett. Matthew John Bricknell. Fabian Burnett. Owen Dennis Carrigan. Jonathan Chinaki. Danny Alexander Clark. Gregory Norman Clark. Edward Clark. Joshua David Cole. Zach Aaron Cornish. Scott Dunkley. Wayne Fleet. Ciara Ann Janice Heaps. Lauren Michelle Hurd. Daniel Holt. Scott Nicholas Jeffries. Declan Terence James Joy. Dyra Kearns. Adam Neuer. Frankie Michael John Lagden. Chris Charles Lowe, who also receives the CIOB Certificate of Excellence. Amrit Gurmak Singh Mangat. Andrew James Margiotta. Michael Moxon. Jake Murphy. Sam Patmore. Che Allen Brian Press. Natalie May Robertson. Andrew Gavin Rusk. Adam Smith. Ben Richard Stead. Thomas Stewart. Danny James Stoke. Ashley Tate. Zach Thoburn. For the award of Master of Science Construction Management, Mirza Shuab Beg. For the award of Master of Science Construction Project Management, Jack Hain. Hannah Perry, who also receives the COIB Certificate of Excellence. Beth Reynard. For the award of Master of Science Engineering Management, Wajid Sharit Mohammed. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Business Computing, Ayodele Richard Arthur. Alex Brown. Tim Walton. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Technology, Sam John Frederick Beasley. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Business Information Systems, Thomas Battle. Zachary Brooks. Amy Campbell. Chuan Chung. James Curtis. Molly Daly. Hemin Desai. Bipo Piribo Dukubo Wisdom. Wade Houghton. Benjamin James Kingsbury. Yifei Lee. Irene Omobulanye Owaji. Stephen James Poulter. Joshua Reynolds. Zain Shazad. Wara Tiravonsaraj. Faisal Dikku Umar. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Network Infrastructure and Security, Anjum Raza Assad. Joshua Luke Hudson. Ryan Tate. Russell Thorogood. Jake Worship. Rachel Jane Young. For the award of Master of Business Administration for the award of Information Systems Management, Indabore Yakubu. For the award of Master of Science Network Security, Iwefa Agang Abba. Obaid Raza Mohammed. Vice-Chancellor, that completes the list of graduates for me to present to you today.
Each year, Anglia Ruskin University makes a number of honorary awards to individuals outstanding in their field of endeavour, who we hope will serve as an inspiration to those of you crossing the platform this evening. Their stunning achievement should motivate us all by reminding us that we should see our own success to date but as a starting point. They pose the question, shouldn't we too aspire to success like theirs? I now call upon Deputy Vice-Chancellor Leslie de Brie to read the citation for the award of Doctor of Technology honoris causa to the Princess Elettra Marconi Giovanelli.
Vice-Chancellor. It is my pleasure to read the citation for Princess Elettra Marconi Giovanelli for the award of Doctor of Technology honoris causa. Princess Elettra Marconi is the daughter of Marchese Guglielmo Marconi, the father of radio. She is co-author and editor of Marconi, My Beloved, an account of the life and work of her father, one of the greatest scientists of the 20th century. Born in Civitavecchia in Italy, baby Maria Elettra was named after her father's famous floating laboratory, the steam yacht Elettra. And although her father passed away when she was just 7 years old, the young Maria Elettra grew up heavily influenced by his work through the stories recounted by her mother. In 1966, Elettra married Prince Giovanelli, acquiring the title of Princess, and the following year the couple had a son. After Guglielmo Marconi's death, Elettra's mother dedicated her life to commemorating and celebrating his achievements, and that responsibility has since passed to Princess Elettra. Yet this lifelong work is about much more than just celebrating past glories. Her real aim is to inspire a new generation of young scientists to make the kind of discoveries that can change our world. Princess Elettra has a passion for science that drives her work with students, and just as she was inspired by her father, she seeks to do the same with today's young physicians, chemists, engineers and technologists. Princess Elettra visited our Chelmsford Campus in 2010 to perform the opening ceremony for our Marconi building, and she has since shown close interest in preserving her family's links with our region by encouraging our local council to do more to protect Marconi's heritage in Chelmsford, the birthplace of radio. Her latest project involves the development of her family home in the heart of Bologna. In 2014, she embarked on a tour of the United States to raise funds to convert this 9,500 square metre 16th century palace into an academic centre of excellence, a centre for young people studying science, technology, engineering and medicine. With a passion for science and learning, Princess Elettra is carrying on in the finest traditions of the Marconi family. We are delighted to recognise her achievements and her ongoing efforts to inspire young scientists to use their talents to help build a better world, and are proud to welcome Princess Elettra Marconi Giovanelli to our Anglia Ruskin community. Vice-Chancellor, it is my pleasure to present Princess Elettra Marconi Giovanelli for the award of Doctor of Technology, honoris causa.
By the authority vested in me as Vice-Chancellor, I hereby confer on you, Princess Elettra Marconi Giovanelli, the degree of Doctor of Technology, honoris causa. Our warmest congratulations. Would you like to say some words from the microphone?
Vice-Chancellor, honoured guests and students, it is a great honour that you have bestowed on me today as Doctor of Technology, honoris causa. I accept this award as a tribute to my late father, Guglielmo Marconi, who in 1899 set up his wireless factory here in this county, town, and city of Chelmsford, starting with a small workforce and in 1912 moving to a larger establishment, just a few yards from here, where he manufactured wireless and other communication equipment, which was purchased by many countries throughout the world. His company, known as Marconi's Wireless and Telegraph Company, employed many thousands of people here in Chelmsford and set up other factories in many other countries. It was here in the New Street Chelmsford establishment that the world's first official sound broadcast took place in 1920. It was with a singer, Australian singer, Nellie Melba. From this point, Marconi's went on to provide all the equipment and indeed most of the staff when the British Broadcasting Company, later the British Broadcasting Corporation, was formed in London. Equipment for vision and sound broadcasting, color cameras, radar and satellite communications were all produced in the Chelmsford factory as Marconi's became world leaders in the field of electronic communication. My father overcame many problems in the early days of convincing people that his invention of the wireless world had the profound effect on the lives of people throughout the world. He persisted in completing his work, and in the end he was able to convince people that from small beginnings a major triumph was achieved and the whole world recognized his invention. He thus became known as the father of wireless. To all of you students at the university, let me pass to you the wise words of my father, who said in 1899, "I have invented wireless transmission against the voices of learned people advising me that this was an impossibility. I really believed it was possible and persisted in my work to make this medium a worldwide requirement for communication purpose, which I feel sure will be accepted by all nations. Therefore, I advise all students to be like my father and be strong in your thoughts, whatever problems may confront you, and persist in your perusal of any ambition you may have." My father, who was known as the father of wireless, would have been very proud to know that his work over many years in the field of communication has been honored by me receiving this prestigious award. Thank you very much. Now I like to add that my father used to like to speak with the young people, the young boys, the young girls, who were full of enthusiasm, who wanted to know and ask him questions. He was stopping to explain, to encourage them, to give them the optimism he had. He was very positive, and he had a great willpower. And so this is my wish, that you follow his example And also, I want to remember that I have my son, Guglielmo, and also his wife, Victoria, that they travel with me and they will continue to travel in the world to remember their grandfather, so they can make friends with you here and also wherever you go around the world. So they are ready to be good friends of you all. I love Chelmsford. I am very honored and very thankful to all my wonderful friends, and I'm really wishing you with all my heart all the best success in the future. Thank you very much.
Princess Electra, thank you. We now come to the presentation of those receiving awards from the Lord Ashcroft International Business School. And I call upon the Pro-Vice Chancellor and Dean, Professor Gary Packham, to read the names of those who will be presented. Professor Packham.
Vice-Chancellor, it is my pleasure to present to you students from the Lord Ashcroft International Business School. For the award of Graduate Diploma Management, Ibrahim Dahir Abdi. Helen Duff. For the award of Business of Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Business Human Resource Management, Nada Youssef Mohassin. Daniel Okamboyi. Dorsa from Milola Oligundu. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours Business, AFM Karma Uziman Bihuan. Jan Patrick Bradshaw. Jane Bush. Luke Bernison Meller. Mary Boshaberry Nyano. Adrian Spriggs. For the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours Business Marketing, Serena Bawa. Paul Bradshaw. Alison Cox. Charlotte Goring. Anna Louise Moore. The award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours Business Tourism, Tanya Razwa Sharon Sitatambuli. The award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours Finance, Kavita Jitu. For the award of Master of Business Administration, Patricia Lescott. Cyril Majors. Mario Chambry. For the award of Master of Business Administration, Project Management, Olive Bumi Ada Ngoli. Eric East. For the award of Master of Business Administration, Service Excellence, Anthony Bunce. Vice-Chancellor, that completes the list of graduands for me to present to you today.
We now come to the final presentation of those receiving awards today to the Vice-Chancellor, and I call upon Dr. Andy Salmon to read the final names of those who will be presented from the Faculty of Arts, Law and Social Sciences.
Vice-Chancellor, it is my pleasure to present to you the graduands from the Faculty of Arts, Law and Social Sciences. Connor Addington. For the award of Bachelor of Laws with Honours, Umweyane Umwolade Akinjande. Jack Ball. Michael Barrett. Charlotte Brown. Sheldon Berger. Anthony Joseph Carter. Ellie Carter. Shriya Jairesh Chandaranda. Darren John Chapman. Kudak Wose Luke Chimera Muchemwa. Megan Cousins. Michaela Curran. Sharona Davidson. Adenike Falase. Aksa Farouk. Rachel Claire Farrant. Takmeed Farouk. Ornella Fuwetu Ungbande. Harry Gallin. Georgina Elizabeth Gann. Nicole Glover. Reese Gould. Rebecca Gray. April Hamilton. Larissa Head. Rahena Hussein. Sorry. Nicholas Hunt. Stay sooner. Rahena Hussein. Adam Keeley. Mariam Khalik. Jane Chimwendu Madukwe. Stephanie Mason. Tafadzwe Justin Mufunda. Afiola Obadara. Daniel O'Donnell. Sandrine Ponpon. Amir Rahouf. Sophia Richards. Sabina Ricketts. Sigourney Rakowski. Georgia Sandals. Clement Buto Sibandwa. And receiving the MG Prize awarded for the most outstanding contribution to the life of a law school at Chelmsford, and the Oxford University Press Prize awarded for the best overall performance on the criminal litigation module in Year 3, Ian James Sinclair. Danielle Ellen Smith. Lee Southgate. Sharon Tompkins. Roger Watson. Carly Webb. Rianne Semper Williams. For the award of Bachelor of Arts, Honours, Legal Studies, Precious Chinzara Dine. For the award of Postgraduate Diploma Legal Practice, Katrina Fernandez Pickett. Vice-Chancellor, that completes the list of students for me to present to you today.
We're now nearing the end of the ceremony, but first I would like to ask George again, one of our wonderful new graduates, to come to the podium to propose a vote of thanks on behalf of those receiving awards this evening. Georgia.
Vice-Chancellor, honoured guest, ladies, gentlemen and fellow graduates, it is my pleasure to offer the vote of thanks today from myself and on behalf of all the students graduating at this ceremony. It truly is an honour to be standing here today, and the next 2 minutes are dedicated to those who embarked upon a journey with us back in 2012 and have since helped us through the ups and downs of our university experience. During this incredible journey, there have been many who have supported us throughout university life. Firstly, I'd like to say a huge thank you to the senior staff, our lecturers and tutors. They have all been inspiring and supportive over the past 3 years, but most importantly, educated us and prepared us for a future career, which some, if not all of us, have begun. We will all treasure the invaluable knowledge, time and commitment they have shared with us. We are all greatly appreciative of everything you have done. Thank you. There have also been many who have supported us from behind the scenes. Faculty staff who went out of their way to ensure all administration was carried out with perfection, sending out endless emails to remind us of up-and-coming events and nearing deadlines. The librarians that helped us find a book we could never find in the library or never wanted to pay for, as everyone knows what students are like. Student services who were there for any troubles we may have had during our university experience. IT services who, as a technophobe, I have used numerous amounts of times to get a whiteboard working or to reset your password. And finally, the Employability Bureau, holding career events with potential employers and helping us to enhance our CVs. You have all helped our experience at Anglia Ruskin one to remember, and we cannot thank you enough. I think, most importantly, we'd like to thank our families. They have experienced our ecstatic highs on achieving outstanding marks in assignments and the devastating lows when a deadline is fast approaching and you begin to question whether you want to continue. Without you, we would not be here today, and for that we are eternally grateful for everything you have done. Your job is completed. However, you may not be rid of us yet. We still may need somewhere to live just for a little while longer, just until we get back off our feet and experience the real world of working full-time and not being able to have that afternoon nap. Thank you for all you have done. I know I speak on behalf of everyone when I say this. We could not have done it without you. Finally, I turn my thanks to my fellow graduates. Congratulations to you all. I have made great friendships, and no doubt you have made friends for life. Without these friendships, the experience would have been certainly less interesting and extremely lonely. We will all treasure the memories we have made over the past 3 years, from nights out in Chelmsford to the occasional all-night session. We've all been there. So those entering full-time work or daring enough to continue in education, or to those that still have no idea what they want to do, good luck. I wish you all the best for the future and know you will all succeed in what you want to do. So once again, thank you to the graduating class of 2015.
Georgia, thank you. I now call for one final time on the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Michael Thorpe.
And now will all those who have been presented to me here today and have crossed the stage, will you now please stand? By the authority vested in me as Vice-Chancellor, I hereby admit you to the degrees, diplomas and certificates for which you have been presented to me here today. Our warmest congratulations to you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of the ceremony, and I declare the proceedings closed. Will you please now all stand for the academic procession?
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.